Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, back with some more boxing. Now, man, my boy Al Heyman, Uncle Al, the PBC, infamously known for having the PBC, a TV series that features the premier fighters, the best fighters in the world, man. They have Benavidez on their podcast type thing on their channel, and wow, man, they're asking Benavidez about Jermall Charlo, and they're trying to hype this fight up. Now, it's wild, man. People just talked about it as an afterthought that, oh, hey, Charlo called out Benavidez, and Benavidez said, I want it too. And, that was just them talking back and forth. But now that PBC got involved and they're actually having fighters come on their platform and talking about the fight, that just tells you the interest in the fight is bigger than what people otherwise would thought. When you start having your platform interviews fighters in their own network, talking about fighting other fighters in their own network, the chances of that fight happening are basically inevitable, right? A lot of times in boxing, if you have your own promotion company, you want fighters fighting within your own promotional company. It's easier to make. Now, Benavidez and Charlo, they are both signed with Al Heyman, and this fight can easily happen, right? It can easily happen. And now that they're promoting this fight and interviewing fighters talking about the fight itself, they're trying to gauge how the fans are going to react to this fight happening in the first place. And this is good for boxing, man. This is good for sport boxing, and this is good for the PBC. Benavidez is a phenomenal fighter, man. He has some pretty good fights. It was shocking when he beat Jalen Love. The way he beat him, it was a great fight for him. Knocked him out. Same thing with Andre Terrell, knocked him out. And his last guy he fought, Romer Alex Angulo, he made the guy quit. So understand that Benavidez is an extremely elite level fighter, and his next fight is Ronald Illis. The guy is basically a knockout artist, man. 18 wins, 12 knockouts. And, understand that Benavidez is a young fighter. People think he's old, but he's not that old, man. The guy is young, 24 years old. And, he hasn't really been tested. Most of his fights, he's been walking through everybody. So we're going to see how this whole thing plays out with my boy, Dave Benavidez. Now, he did have one close fight with Ronald Graville. That was a crazy fight. But understand that Benavidez has had late weight problems, and he could have just been weight drained for that fight, because the second fight, his stamina was insane. He was throwing for 12 rounds. He did not get tired. He was looking fantastic. So sometimes when you start winning too much, you start taking your opponents for granted. You think they're just another guy to walk past, and it ends up that guy might be the toughest fight of your career. So Dave Benavidez had one tough fight, but all these elite fighters had tough fights. If you look at Jermall Charlo, you look at the Kurabah fight, that was an extremely tough fight for him. Even fights that Charlo won, like the him versus Julian Jack Williams fight, I thought he was losing the fight up to the knockout. Julian Williams was using his jab well, and he was, outboxing him. But every time Jermall hit him, even with a jab, he dropped Julian Jack Williams with a jab. He looked wobbled. But, can Jermall be outpointed? If you have a better boxing ability, it's possible. But, Jermall is basically a knockout artist. His power is insane. You've seen how he controlled the last guy he fought. Can't think of his name right now. But you've seen how he controlled him with a jab. The guy was really shook. He didn't really engage until later half of the fight, because Jermall Charlo is so fundamental. He basically just controlled him with a jab. And by the way, guys, the fighter I was talking about is Sergey Derevyanchenko. But yeah, man. So that being said, man, this fight would be a really big fight, and this could catapult Jermall Charlo to superstardom. You need, if you're African American, you're gonna need a undefeated Mexican or an elite level Mexican fighter to really catapult you to the superstardom. It's extremely rare you just have fighters fight each other until they fight two African American fight each other in a smaller divisions at least and become a star. Usually in a heavyweight division, it's something like that where you can fight, like Ali versus Joe Frazier, how you're a star because of that fight type thing. At the smaller divisions, you're gonna have to fight people from different backgrounds to capture the worldwide fan base. Understand that.
So yeah, man, Benavidez versus Jermall Charlo is a big deal. PBC is hyping it up, and this is the fight that fans want to see. I would like Jermall. I would like them to fight 3 times this year. I would like Jermall Charlo to get a fight in. I would like 2 fights in and then fight Benavidez at the end of the year, and the same thing in Benavidez. I think this fight is a big fight with Jermall and Benavidez. I just think that Jermall, he just had one big fight at 160, and that's the Dariunchenko fight. That's a solid fight, but I think he can do more at that. He hasn't even done more at 160 division before he goes up to 168. I just feel like he should have a couple more tough fights, because Jermall, he's been so dominant, he hasn't really been tested even at 160. Now he's fighting elite level opponents, and he beat them better than Triple G did. When Triple G fought Dariunchenko, it didn't look so good for him. I thought Dariunchenko won that fight. So that being said, Jermall completely outclassed Dariunchenko, and it wasn't a competitive fight. The only time Dariunchenko was doing good was basically when he stopped throwing punches. So understand that, when Dariunchenko lost to Jermall Charlo, that was the worst he was beaten. And understand that Dariunchenko fought Daniel Jacobs and Triple G. So yeah, man, I would like to see Jermall Charlo overcome more, so he knows that he can be tested. Sometimes when you have fighters so dominant, they start just being content, and I don't want that with Jermall Charlo. Same thing with Benavidez. I think he needs to be challenged more and be in a tough fight before they fight each other. That's what I want to see from these fighters before they get in the ring with each other. Like I said, fight 3 times this year. Both these fighters get 2 fights in, and then they can fight in December or something like that. It'd be a Christmas bonanza, and then if they fight each other, it'd be a great fight. I just want to see these fighters fight one more fighter at their weight division. That's an elite fighter, and then they can meet up maybe like at 164 to fight each other. Benavidez definitely needs to get his weight under control. The guy's young. There's no reason why he shouldn't be able to cut 4 pounds or whatever. But or just have this fight at 168, man. We'll see. Let me know how you guys feel about it though, man. PBC hyping the fight up between Benavidez and Charlo. You guys think it's a big fight? I think it's a crazy fight, man. Big fight, big fight. Let me know how you guys feel about it though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geobasket Empire. Peace.